souls of the departed may ascend unto the glory of God. And with this consecrated earth, Charles Ball, I give you to your Maker, and may you rest in peace through all eternity.
Thank you, Parson. Get on with it.
Mr. District Attorney, could you perhaps make a statement now?
Yes.
How will this affect the case?
It's a setback. It'll mean a delay, but that's all. Sooner or later, I mean to bring these scoundrels to justice. In addition to their other crimes, I'm going to see the answer to this.
Could I say that this has been a deliberate and brutal murder?
You may say that the man we're burying here today, Charles Ball, was brutally murdered to prevent his testimony.
Who is it? Who is it?
Vern Ludlow.
Vern, what the devil are you doing here at 2 o'clock in the morning? It's good to see you. What's the matter? Your horse lose a shoe or something?
I'm sorry to bother you like this, Ben.
That's all right.
Who else is here?
Horse and little Joe and Candy, one of them.
Well, I know they're reliable.
What's all this about, Vern?
I'm going to ask you a favor. And I'm going to ask it both as an old friend and in my official capacity as United States Marshal.
Well, let's get on with it. Ask him.
Ben,
Go ahead.
this is Charles Ball.
Mr. Ball, didn't I hear that you've been murdered and buried?
But you never shook hands with a corpse before.
Mr. Ball is a witness in a government case, and they want a place to hide him for a couple of days. Vern, we got plenty of room here. We could put both of you up.
Well, I wouldn't be staying, Ben. See, we put out the story a couple of days ago that he was killed. I've got to get back. It wouldn't look right. But that'll give you the responsibility of guarding him.
Guard him against whom?
Anybody. Everybody.
Popular fella?
Joe, you better go outside and see if the marshal's men need anything.
Right.
Vern, to have a few more details about this case that Mr. Ball is involved in.
Well, the case involves defrauding the government and misuse of government land.
And murder, don't forget that.
It's all right, Charles. It isn't poison. All came from the same pot. You see, they've already tried to kill him twice. After the first attempt, we put him in the security of the prison at Carson City. And the day before yesterday, one of the guards, a man with 15 years' service, shot him twice.
Money talks.
To some people.
So you see, Ben, I do need your help. But I wouldn't blame you if you turned me down.
Well, Vern, I said I'd help you, and I'll help you.
Thanks. I'd like you to take a letter to my wife.
What's out of the question? No one's supposed to know you're here.
I'm not going to tell her where I am, just that I'm still alive. That's all. I promise.
No, I can't take the chance.
Harriet's been through enough. I can't let her go on thinking I'm dead.
It's only until we get you to the grand jury next week.
Marshal, either I write that letter, or you're going to have to go back to the grand jury and tell them that I can't give one word of testimony. That'll blow the case right out the window.
All right. But I want to read it when you're done.
Here's my desk there, Finlay.
It does make a difference who holds the cards, doesn't it?
Get the crowbar, Haley.
I heard something.
Can't be anything important. The watchman will be gone for another hour yet. Get on with it, Haley. I'll go tell him.
That guard you hired to kill Ball must have missed. Only thing in that coffin was a log.
So Ball is still alive, huh? I want the men on every road going out of Carson City. Have them nose around the towns, the cafes, even the doctors. Have somebody check the stage depots, the railroads, telegraph offices. And put Haley and a couple of others to watching Mr. Ball's wife.
Yes, sir.
Rogers, you better find Mr. Ball.
Well, why does it bother you?
Because I get a stake in it.
I think you're making a big thing out of nothing.
Get the stairs moved?
Yeah, we gotta move.
What was the discussion about?
Candy here thinks we made a mistake. Yeah, he thinks we bought gun trouble by bringing in Mr. Ball. He doesn't like taking the extra risk.
Well, that's not the way I said it, but that's what I meant. You don't think we ought to give Mr. Ball protection, huh?
No, I don't. I think he's a thief.
Well, that really isn't the point, is it? The point is that the marshal asked us to give him protection. And Mr. Ball is going to give testimony so that bigger thieves will be put behind bars where they belong.
Are you against putting crooks in jail?
No, I'm not. You think the other crooks are going to hold still for it? They tried to get him while he was in jail. They shot him. They're going to try to get him here.
And if I didn't know you better, I'd say you were scared.
Yeah, I'm scared, that's right. You bet on it. I'm scared 5 or 6 of them are going to come. And there's going to be 1 or 2 of you here. And the rest of us are going to be out in the range somewhere, and we'll get back just in time to bury you. That's what I'm scared of.
Joe, have you seen my derringer?
No, I didn't, Bob. Isn't it in the drawer there?
Oh, it's not in the desk. It's not here.
Ball's got it.
What made you say that?
Well, you remember he had it to desk when he wrote that letter to his wife. He must have taken it then.
He might be right. I'll see if he's got it.
Now, wait a minute, Joe. Joe. Let him keep it.
What do you mean, let him keep it?
He's a distraught, frightened man. Let him keep it.
All right, he's distraught and he's frightened. What good's the derringer gonna do him?
Probably no good at all, but at least it might give him a little confidence, which I think he needs right now.
And suppose he decides to use it on us.
He won't, Joseph. We're the only people who can keep him alive. Candy, I got Luke keeping watch on the hill so he can watch both ways. Spell him right now, will you?
Okay.
You sure you want him to keep the gun, huh?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Just don't turn your back on him.
There. How's that?
Fine. You've been very kind.
Don't mention it. You've been hitting that stuff pretty hard.
Can't stand the shaking. This helps.
You might try some sunshine. It's a nice day outside. Why don't you come out and get some fresh air?
We'll see. Haas?
Yeah?
Do you mind if I ask you something?
No.
Why'd you take me in?
Well, you had to stay someplace.
It's not as simple as that, and you know it.
Well, it had to be done. That's all there is to it, Mr. Ball.
That's all fingers in here, huh? Hey, good to see you.
Well, glad you decided to come down.
I haven't wanted to impose, Mr. Cartwright.
Oh, there's no imposition.
Oh, I'm on my way.
All right, Hoss, we'll see you later.
Where's he going?
He's going outside to relieve Candy. We're keeping watch on the road in.
I see. Do you mind if I go outside?
Well, of course not. Go right ahead. It's perfectly safe.
Unfortunately, I've heard that before.
We searched the place thoroughly. There's no one around. Where were we now? Oh, yes. Extra payroll.
Howdy. I didn't mean to spook you.
You always sneak around like that?
I don't sneak. I just walk soft. It's a habit I found very useful.
You're the one didn't want me here the other night.
I never said that.
You didn't have to. Trouble dumped in your lap, nothing in it for you.
That's about it. If it had been up to me, I'd probably just said, sorry, full up. But it wasn't my say, it was Mr. Cartwright's.
The Cartwrights. They seem like nice people.
They are.
What's their angle? Oh, I mean, for taking me in.
There isn't any.
Come on, everybody's got his price.
Not them, for a fact.
Sticking their necks on the block. They must think they're going to get something out of it.
Well, you think about it real hard. Maybe the right answer will come to you. Depends on how sharp you are.
I gotta go to bed in here. You're learning, Paul. You're learning. Come on, Joe. You give that up and try picking cotton for a change.
Should try playing checkers for a change.
How about a nightcap?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare. I was just thinking, you look like a happy man.
Well, I haven't given that too much thought, but I suppose I am. Came out of the same bottle as this.
You see, the first time they used strychnine.
You know, you're offering to give testimony. That takes a lot of guts.
No, I'm just trying to get a lighter prison term by pleading as state's evidence.
All the same, it'd do a lot of good.
You're being used, you know that? This is a very dirty fight. The 8 men that will be convicted by my testimony go all the way to the top of the Bureau of Indian Affairs. And if they're not convicted, and there's a very good chance they might not be, they'll kill you. The marshal forgot to tell you that. He was afraid of scaring you off.
Well, I have a feeling that my boys would have insisted that we'd take you in anyway. You'll be safe here.
I'm beginning to believe it. I think for the first time in a long time, I'll sleep through the night.
Give me a chance, I'll find her. Please don't tell Barnum. Please, he'll kill me.
All right, Freddie. It's enough. He's with 100 foot over all day long. Let her get away from me.
You'll be more careful the next time. Telegraph Arterman. Tell him we've located Ball somewhere in the area of Virginia City.
Dr. Hips, nerve pacifier. Never heard of it. I'll see if I can find a bottle for you.
Only if you can get it without any trouble.
I'll be careful. Oh, if I do slip up, and there's somebody in town, you've always got that gun to fall back on. They know you've got it. If you wanted one, all you had to do was ask.
I didn't know that then.
You got their angle figured out yet?
It's one of two things. Either they're rich enough so they don't have to worry about being practical, or they've got an arrangement with the marshal. You know, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Keep trying.
Better get him inside.
What's the matter?
We've got company coming. A woman.
Can't put the pastor on with you.
No, she came over the hill. She almost slipped past me. I'll be here in about 5 minutes.
Mr. Ball, you better get inside the house. There's a woman coming this way.
Woman is my wife.
Your wife?
Yes, you see, I sent for her.
What do you mean you sent for her? How?
The letter I gave Ludlow had a coded message. A code my wife and I agreed a long time ago.
I've checked 27 people in the town since morning. A couple of families, some ranchers. I got men covering the general stores, both banks, and the saloons.
What about the doctors, telegraph office?
Them too. Nothing so far. We're spread a little thin, but I don't think we'd miss anything important.
Cowboy just come in driving a buckboard with a bay team. I'll take a look. Give me a beer.
Harriet.
I'll get back on watch.
Yeah.
I'll take care of a horse.
Miss Ball, I'm Ben Cartwright. We'd better get inside the house. Come on. How did you find your husband?
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
If you found him, so could somebody else.
I told you I used a
Now, you
code.
just be quiet. How did you find your husband?
It was a code. We arranged it a long time ago.
I just wanted to verify that. That was very foolish, Mr. Ball.
She wasn't followed.
You lied to the marshal. You promised Marshal Ludlow no information, just that you're alive and well.
All right, I went back on my word, but she's here now, and that's all that's important.
Paul, you think I'll ride in and tell the marshal?
They'll send me away again, right?
Mr. Cartwright, please. Since this happened 4 months ago, I don't think Charles and I have had 15 minutes together.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
What's the harm, Mr. Cartwright? She won't tell anybody. So stay out of sight, like me.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
I haven't had very much experience at this sort of thing.
That's right, you haven't.
But I know there are some places where a man can't very well follow a woman. So I slipped out the back of a dressmaker's in Virginia City yesterday, and I doubled back to the state line. I spent the night at a little boarding house, and I rented a different horse to come up here on. I kept off the main roads.
This is all above board, Mr. Cartwright, I promise you.
Why don't you go upstairs? You probably want to freshen up before you eat.
Then I can stay.
For the time being.
Thank you.
I do appreciate this, Mr. Cartwright.
I want to take a look at that arm.
Always coming in fine. I had to see you.
I know.
I missed you so much. Harriet, I must tell you, I made a deal with some of the boys.
Charles, let me take a look at that wound and Then we'll talk about it.
Excuse me.
The cowboy with the buckboard just got supplies and a bottle of medicine.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. After that, he went to the doctor's and got 3 rolls of bandages.
I think we've located Mr. Ball.
Now, the cowboy won't be easy to follow.
What do you mean? Didn't you get the brand on the horse?
Yeah.
Then don't try to follow him. Go to the courthouse and look at the brand book. Rogers, get Haley and the rest of the men together. Tell them we're going to ride.
Right.
What are you so worried about? It's good news. $50,000. You won't mind that, will you?
What will it cost you?
It'll mean a new life for us.
It won't mean a new life unless you change.
Isn't it a little late for that?
Charles, I've gone along because that's what a wife should do. But I don't always like it. What is your deal?
When I testify, I clear the names of 7 of the defendants and place the entire blame on one of them.
And that one?
Bardman. He deserves hanging anyhow.
Did you make this agreement before the guard tried to kill you or afterwards?
Before, so it must have been Vardman.
Why Vardman? If the others double-crossed him, why not you? If you get killed, they save $50,000.
If I don't accept the offer, they will have me killed. They promised me that.
And if you do accept the offer of the 7, Vardman will kill you one way or another. They are savages, chewing each other up. They're cannibals.
Harriet, any one of them, or all 8 of them, will kill me if possible. If I stay alive to testify, I stand a very good chance of earning $50,000 in gold.
And the money means that much to you.
Yes.
I want you alive. Don't you understand that? I want you alive. And nothing else matters to me.
I'll stay alive. And I got the money. You'll see.
Any trouble?
No. How about here?
No, it's quiet here.
Is Hoss on guard?
Yeah? Hill over at Dry Creek.
Oh, wait. Hey! I got your medicine.
You don't need this. Did you have any trouble getting it?
Not much.
Did anybody see you get it?
Well, sure, I had to buy it, didn't I?
I mean, any strangers? Did any stranger take a particular interest in it?
No strangers, none. No one followed me out of town. Well, I'm gonna relieve Hoss.
Fine, all right. Here, let me help you.
Rogers. Men coming along the road from the Ponderosa.
All right, you men, get out of sight.
All right, let's scatter. Purdy.
Something I can do for you, mister?
Just riding through. Looking for some likely land to homestead.
You can't homestead this property. Why not? It's Ponderosa Ranch, belongs to Ben Cartwright.
Does it? How do you know that?
I'm his son, Joe Cartwright.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Joe Cartwright. Now, if you don't mind, just drop your gun to the ground.
What's that, some kind of a joke?
Just look behind you on either side.
I'll go on from here.
Alone?
They have no reason to do anything to me. We'll try the easy way first.
All right, I'll spot the men all around. Lem, Frank.
Oh, I need to talk to you a minute.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I just need to talk to Paul.
Are the riders coming this way?
Are they?
Yes, sir, they are.
Anyone you know?
Never saw them before.
What do they look like?
Well, one of them sort of dressed up a dude.
They're after me, I know it.
Well, those that are with him are gunmen.
How many?
6.
Mr. Ball, take your wife upstairs. Keep out of sight and keep quiet. Harriet. Boss, go out the back way. Stay around. All right. Candy? Let's you and I get real comfortable, huh?
It is Vardaman.
Charles, he couldn't know about the other 7, the 50,000. It may be that he has an offer.
Not Vardaman. He came in to kill me.
May I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
I'm Richard Vardaman.
Oh, yes, Mr. Vardaman. Of course, I've read about you in the financial pages. Mining, isn't it?
Yes, mostly.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Charles Ball.
Charles Ball? I'm afraid I can't help you.
I'm not so sure about that. I think you can help me.
Candy, did you take your medicine?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Medicine.
May I talk to you privately?
Well, you can speak freely, Mr. Vardaman.
I thought I might save you a little embarrassment. You see, I didn't come unprepared. I came with the power to bargain.
Bargain for what?
Your son for Mr. Ball.
My son?
Your son, Joseph. I'm holding him prisoner.
Bodman. My son has nothing to do with Mr. Ball. I suggest you release him immediately.
I know that Ball is somewhere around Virginia City. Now, you don't strike me as a man afflicted with a case of nerves. Neither one of you look like you're in need of any bandages. So if Mr. Ball isn't here, I'm sure you know where he is.
I have no idea where Mr. Ball is.
I presume you want your son to remain alive.
Alive and released.
And you'll have to give me Ball.
I can't give you anything I don't have.
I'll give you some time to think about it. I'll give you 10 minutes. Now you bring Ball to me up on the hill, or I'll bring your son to you, dead.
It was the medicine that brought him out here. They saw me buy it and they followed me. I didn't fool him any trying to drink it.
Bodman has Joe.
Yeah, little Joe.
Says unless we give up Mr. Ball, he'll kill Joe.
What did you tell him?
Go out the back way. See if there's a chance of getting the horses through the gully.
You're going off to leave us undefended?
For a while, yes.
Maybe you don't know what you're up against.
I know exactly what I'm up against.
Vardman is one of the most ruthless men in the country. He'll kill your son, then he'll kill me.
I'm gonna try to keep both of you alive.
The way through the gully looks clear.
They don't expect you to make a fight for it, Paul. The figures come out the front door and make the trade to him for Jill.
Mr. Cartwright.
Mr. Ball, you stay inside this house and keep away from the windows.
He won't get his son back, no, without trading for him.
He's got to try.
He'll find that he can't. Then he'll trade me for his son. Or he'll get killed. And Vardman won't need a trade. They'll come right in after me.
Charles, please.
I'm not gonna stay here. I'm not gonna stay here and die.
They're right up above there. Gonna need a diversion.
Let me go, Mr. Cartwright. It's my fault them being there, kinda.
All right.
I'll give a call like a nesting jay. Count 10 and then open up.
All right. Yeah. Be up above there. Let's go.
I say we ought to rush him.
You do, and I'll cut you to ribbons.
We know there's only 3 down there, boy. Oh, it's just no bird.
are they going?
In for trouble. Let's get them.
Right behind us.
Jack's line check. We can hold up there.
All right, Candy, get in that buckboard. Take the reins.
Jack, now. Come on, both of you, quick. Can't get that buckboard out of here, and you get in there with him and stay. Come on, move.
Get over there, keep down. Move!
Charles, what have we done?
You jumped right into the fire, lady. That's what you've done. You thought we'd trade you for Joe. You still think that?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Say nothing. Keep down!
Cartwright! They want Charles Ball, and we'll leave. You can't have him.
What do you think now?
All right, let's get him. Quit, not till I'm dead. Or he's dead.
Charles, what are we going to do?
I'm going to testify. If I get out of this alive, I'm going to testify against each and every one of them. They can keep their 50,000.
Nothing like getting shot at to make a man see the light.
Hi, Dylan.
Teddy!
Everything all right in here?
All right here, too.
Take care. Good luck.
not going to say thank you.
No need.
No words. What words can a man use to say, thank you for saving my life?
Forget it.
I can't. Can't even pay you.
No. No, you can't even pay me.
I don't know what to do.
You tell them what you must tell them at the trial. And walk a straight line from here on in. That'll be pay enough.